You have to practice meditation. You have to practice meditation as much as you can. There's another point concerning from the Vietnamese scholar, like Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh. What he said to reduce stress, what he said that to reduce stress, you have to pay attention in this listening. He said, in this listening to reduce stress. He said, in this listening mean you have to listen with the compassion. With the compassion, you have to listen in front of people. You have to understand with the compassion, with the karuna. With you practice compassion, indeed listening from other people, other side. Of course, your stress is will be down. Different the Thich Nhat Hanh, what he explained said that. Because of the people are more stressed of people are they have more desire, they have more development, they have more job, they have a lot to do. Even though they have opportunity, they had the opportunity to do good thing, because they are some of the people they don't have indeed listening, they were stressed because this is what Vietnamese scholar Thich Nhat Hanh explained. Concerning the scholar from the Dr. Dhamma Mee from the Myanmar scholar Dr. Dhamma Mee, what he explained about the stress. He explained that to reduce your stress, before you do something, before you act one activity, you must practice mindfulness meditation around 5 minutes, 10 minutes like this. And then when you see other people, you have to develop, you have to practice with the mudita, enjoyment, mudita. That is how can we reduce the stress. Like the Lord, our Lord Buddha, when he find the truth of the Dhamma, our Lord Buddha, one of the Brahmanis, they has a lot of the strength because to do something job, because for student, because they do homework assignment, job for economic leader, they do about the money income. For political leader, they do action like this. So many strength. How can we reduce that? How can we reduce the stress? Our Lord Buddha, Suttata, Gautama Buddha, what he explained that concerning in the Sauna Tonta Sutta, in the Silakanta, in the Silakanta. What the Lord Buddha explained that to reduce the stress, you have to be practice. You must to be practice for Brahma Vihara. Allah Buddha said. You must practice for Brahma Vihara. What are they? Number one, Metta, loving kindness. You have to develop, you have to practice. That is how to reduce the stress. Number 2, karuna. When you see the people get suffering, when you see the people busy, that is how you practice to understand with the compassion. And then another karuna, mudita. When you see other people is happy and pleasure, you also do happy. You also get a pleasure. And also ubika. When people said from you, they complain with you, they punish with you. Pay attention with the Machima Badibada. If you can practice for Brahma Vihara properly, of course, the Lord Buddha said, your stress is will be calmed down, and then you will get the peace, you will get the happiness. That is what Buddhist perspective I learned from the Buddhist scholar from the Sutta Pitaka. He explained how can we reduce the stress. For me, how can I practice to reduce the stress? How can I practice to reduce the stress? By the way, to reduce the stress, one, I practice understand how the people feeling. This is I practice. Number 2, be attention with the mindfulness meditation all the time. How can I practice? Number 3, as much as you can, please support your people, hear your people, and be happy with your people. And the last one, the final one, you reduce the stress. What you got, what you have, be pleasure, be happy. Don't be complain with you. Don't be punished with you. That is what I practice in my life to reduce the stress. And for conclusion, I would like to share with my brother and sister to reduce the stress. Please tell your people like for Brahma Vihara. Please practice. Practice is very, very important. Just only you know the Dhamma, not enough if you not practice. Just only you the Dhamma, you know the Dhamma, you not practice is not enough to reduce your stress. That's what my conclusion with all you. And thank you so much for your all kind attention and pay listening with each other. And thank you so much, brother and sister.
Thank you so much, Denarivan and Bonkima. You have many experience, and your message is a very good message. And now Sister Dudin, she has need to something, so that's why she requests me just a moment. I need to your establish. I need to comment for your discussion. Well, you have many experience. This based on Silakana workers, everything so on. After that, you mentioned based on all kinds of Brahma Vihara, how to practice in this time overcome our stress. You also discussion in this topic. We need to practice again and again and again. So we also we know Buddha Dhammas are lost, but we cannot practice. In this time, we face many stress for communication, education, everything so on. in this time, we need to mindfulness studies. After that, we must be practice 4 kinds of Brahma Viharas. So your message is very good. Thank you so much, the most venerable monkey master. Now I would like to speak out Venerable to say that please welcome to discussion our tomatoes. I would like to invite one speaker, Venerable to say that.
Yes. Yes, Sally, thank you very much for your inviting to give a Dhamma talk in here. Yeah. So today's topic is how to reduce stress with the Buddhist point of view. This is very important for us, all other human beings. So that is why I would like to mention first. So with the Buddhist point of view. So first of all, I would like to remain. So this bowl you can see. So the name of this bowl is You and Your Problems. And also for this bowl, so meditation, the only way. So to practice all of you. So this is both of the bowl. So the other is Venerable Sri Dhammananda. He wrote that. So and also for I will write out for this bowl a little bit what he mentioned about our reduced stress. So it is impossible for human beings so to exist without facing reduced stress. So in this world, of course, this is the truth. When we have become man, so many ways we have problems and also stress. We have to face with this stress every day. And also the Buddha mentioned that. So if you want to overcome problems, you must understand the nature or origins. So for that, we have to understand the nature. So where it's come from. So when it's happen, something like that. So he mentioned that or this book. And also for this only way meditation. So this is the same with this that. So whenever Mokima mentioned also meditations, we call mindfulness. So the Buddha mentioned also not only for busy man, and also for meditators who are usually practice in a meditation center. So the Buddha mentioned that there are Mahasatipatthana Sutta, there is 4 foundations of mindfulness, right? Kaya Nupassana, Vedana Nupassana, and Dhamma Nupassana, Citta Nupassana. So this is for meditators who those are usually practice meditation. So, and also when you practice meditation, meditation is appears and image object is disappear, something like that. So when you practice meditation, you become so other thoughts come to your brain, and you call this as a mana, right? He appear and he discrete your thought, and he fight there with your thought, something like that. So how to practice with with this 4 foundations of mindfulness, right? So when your body feeling, so there's Kaya Nupassana, how to balance. We have to start and walking, so step by step, something like that. And Dhamma Nupassana also the same with this that you feel the Dhamma, so about your emotion is not feeling not very well. So and also you have to consult with meditation agents, something like that. So, and also with an anupassana. So when you practice your body, so your body is feeling pain. So you have to observe the feeling. Feeling is much not to feel. Feeling is much we know, something like that. There is reduced stress is not only PC man and also meditator who's use our practice to attain nibbana. So I mentioned in here for with the Buddhist point of view. So for this is it, how to reduce stress with the foundations of mindfulness. So mindfulness is a control everything. We have to focus with the mindfulness meditation. So every day, every time. So whenever you go out, so you have to mindful. It is what we call sati, right? So whenever you eat, you have to mindful. I'm eating. Whenever you go out, I'm going. You have to mindful. So without mindful, your mind is not balanced with your body. What happens? You don't know something bad. So that is why we have to focus our mindful. So every day, if you mindful, so it is least all you are reduced stress. It is least all your stress. Without mindful, you will be having everything more than without mindful. So if you go out someday have an accident, somebody said that because I'm not have mindfulness, that is why I have an accident. So if you even have mindful, you cannot ever accident, never accident, right? So that is why we have to focus. So for every stress, if you mindful, but it is the least stressful, right? So that is why we have to mindful. So automatically it is it is least of stressful. So that is I mentioned that's the Buddhist Buddhist and the Buddhist Buddhist perspective. So for nowadays, I will mention for so modern society. So firstly, so if we how to practice for nowadays, so reduce stress. So I will mention in here. So there is so 1, 2, 3, 4 things. So firstly, there is positive thinking. As you know, they're already about it. There is have two kinds of emotion, positive and negative. So positive thinking is or so optimistic reduce attitudes as the practice of focus of good and given situation. So it is can make you big impact your body and mind. So how to practice our positive thinkings? Even you have negative thinkings. So there is whenever you think, you see all of the point of views are not clear. So if you look at the outside, so if the outside is very hot, the sun is very hot. So if you see that, yes, why the sun is very hot, I cannot live well. So this is you cannot focus your emotion. Your brain is this negative. So if something it is raining, why it is raining? I cannot live well. So if outside it's a winter time, it's very cold. Why it is very cold? Something like that. If you follow your feelings like that, your emotion is no go and no clear. So we have to balance and positive and negative. We have to focus so positive thinking, right? And also the Buddha mentioned that there is 3 things that the third one, right? It is Pali. The Pali and the meaning of the Pali is purify your mind. It is mean the positive thinking. Purify your mind. If your mind is clear, everything is possible. Everything is when you see that everything is clear because of your point of view is so positive thinking. So whenever you look outside, the weather is very nice. You like it. When you speak, your speech action is very sweet, right? When you look at your view is so beautiful, something like that, because your thinking is positive, right? And also the Buddha mentioned, there is 3 things I mentioned already. Purify your mind. Like as paper, right? The paper is very white. Your mind is like that, right? And also the second one, so evaluate yourself. So yes, Venerable, next, Venerable, yeah, thank you very much. So evaluate yourself. It is me. So evaluate your thoughts or process by decided doing with your work. So once you are able to do this skillfully with your work, so and also all other positive thinkings will be a lot easier for you to allow to do whenever you do your business. It is me. So evaluate yourself. Evaluate yourself is me. Believe yourself. And I would like to mention like that. So for that, if you not believe yourself, how can you be find your God manner and your God action? The Buddha mentioned also that, so one Pali, Attai, Atano Natva, believe yourself, you should practice yourself. So the Buddha is guide to us to take Nibbana, but the Buddha is not take to go together Nibbanas. The Buddha showed the right path for us. That is why we have to believe ourselves. I would like to mention in here the second one. So for whenever you, so even you have reduced stress. So if you don't believe yourself, your stress is very full of your emotion and thinking. So if you not believe yourself, how do you can find God job and God man? Something that. First, you have to believe yourself before you work, right? So there is the second one. So the third one is open to your mind humor. So it is like a smile. So humor has a lot of passenger and matter. So whenever next so matter benefits people do not really know. So our life is full of humor, will be least stressful. So when you feel stress, how do we find? If you smile, so with some action, I mean that when you watch, if you have feelings no good, if you have a lot of stressful, so you will watch movie and you will discuss with your friends, you will go journeys and you will go out of something like that. You will share your feelings. It is stressful. It is release your stressful, something like that. So that is why you have to smile. So smiling is beautiful face become clear. So the black man is smile, it is appear beautiful. So the white man smile, it is appear beautiful. Everyone wants to smile. Everyone wants to happy. That is why whenever you have stressful, you love you locate for you have to share your opinions and your ideas, something like that. So if you share your feeling, so for now it is very easy. So when you feel it bad, you set all the peaceful, you post, it is your feeling is relaxed, right? If you not talk about your feeling to your friend, your feeling is very bad, very appear. So if you talk that, after automatically your feeling is least stressful. That is why you can smile, you can laugh, something like that. So that is why you have to understand about the nature. So the third one, number four. So live healthy life. So in here I write down there, live healthy, live longer. You understand clearly that. So so for healthy, so for longer, we have to healthy. So live a healthy lifestyle can also be wonderful way to, so, or your mind or positive mind. So how to be healthy? So you can exercise and daily and eat healthy. And if you eat healthy, you can live well. So even if you not eat healthy, so how you can live well? So some problem we have. So if we eat something, so it is cannot compatible with our body. We had it, so we feel it is very bad and very hot, not compatible, and something like that. It is a no-go for that. It is a no-go for our healthy. So it is stressful. Even if you have headaches, so this is that you have stress, right? My feeling is very bad. Cannot you live well? Something like that. And so that is a very important for us in daily life. So if we eat well, so our body is very comfortable to live and everywhere. So something like that. So I'm here, one soda, but I forgot that the name of the soda. So why the Buddha does not allow to eat dinner for month. So there is so many busy men to cook dinner and also no go for heavy. So even if you eat dinner, so you cannot, your body is, your stomach is cannot decrease your in stomach, not the same in morning and afternoon time. So because the night time is we have to rest time. That is why. So and also the Buddha never does not allow to eat. So for does not allow to eat dinner for month. So I I would like to mention that. So that is why you have to. So if you want to live longer, you have to eat healthy. So something that even without healthy food, so how you can live longer? Some people have very young, they go to pass away automatically. Some people very take care of healthy. So I hear that. So vulnerable mission people. So the most vulnerable Penyaha, right? So he is 95 years old, right? So very longer age. So maybe I think that they are take care of food. They eat and go for healthy food. So even if you would like to reduce stress, so I made sure. So there is, you have to, number one, you have to positive thinking for everything. Even if you have negative emotion, you cannot release with your friend, your neighbor, so all of the people. So then number two, so evaluate yourself. It is me believe yourself. Whenever you do your work, I decided to finish successfully my work. So the third one, open your mind humor, so you can smile yourself. Even if you not smile your face, how you can be reduce your stress. Even if you smile, so everyone say, oh, you are very happy, man. So how do you live, man? So if you try your face anger, so everyone doesn't want to talk to you, right? So that is why you have to smile, try to smile. So, and also the final one, live healthy life. Live healthy life is me. So eat healthy food and live longer. So that is why I may share with my opinion. So thank you very much for your listening and giving me take time. So that is why I thank you very much for my Dhamma brothers and sisters. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Your explanation is a very good explanation for not only straight up, but also our head, everything, so on. So your mentioning your discussion is very deeply based on Mahasatipatthana Sutta. The Buddha mentioned that we overcome all mental impurity. We need to practice 4 kinds of Satipatthana. This is Buddha's mention for many stress. Some people is, a lot of worry, a lot of sad and suffering. But some people is happy. Also, this happy also is a stress. In this time, we are very happy. We are shaking, everything, so on. So in this time, you mentioned mindfulness studies. Also, Venerable Monkema, sati is very important. So that's why the Buddhas, everywhere the Buddha preach Apamadina Sampadita, we need to practice mindfulness, everything, everywhere. So your mention is very good for good our head. After that, we are open our mind for our communication. We can be reduce our body for our head. Thank you so much. Your discussion is a very good discussion. Thank you so much. The most Venerable to say that. Now, I would like to invite Venerable Kontala. Where is he? He has or not?
She's not here. Kontala not here. Not here.
Not here?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much, Venerable Monkema. Now, our past session is already finished. The speaker, so who is the question or comments? We will start a second session. Please, now I would like to invite Venerable Amosanti. Do you want to question or if you want to comment this our topics? Now I would like to invite Venerable Amosanti. Thank you so much. Well, welcome.
Thank you very much, moderator Siali Kamanandi, for your nice introduction. Oh, sorry. My mobile is now battery very low. Hello?
Yeah, we can.
Can I come later? I have to charge my mobile phone. My mobile phone is the last breath, is in the danger condition. Please give it to another person until now.
Okay.
I'm coming later.
Yeah, thank you, brothers.
Okay. Please invite another.
Okay,
Yeah,
now I would like to invite Sister Tulianti. Please welcome to discussion and comments. Today our topic is, please come, Sister Tulianti. She has also a lot of experience and she knowledge, Dhamma knowledge and education knowledge. Please discussion our topic, sisters.
Afternoon, brother and sister. Do you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I hear, sister. Very
Okay.
clear.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry because today I come late. Many activity I must do. And I heard about Venerable Kema, Monk Kema, and Venerable Suchita share about how to relieve the stress. Yes, or we can say other way with the stress management. The stress is the one kind of suffering, and they appear every moment, every body, everyone. Sometimes we think we are nothing, but inside we also have a stress inside. But we don't have enough mindfulness to aware real situation of our body and our mind. That's why when we are stressed, but we think no more, and we don't accept the situation. That's why we practice vipassana to aware our body and mind as they are and recognize exactly what are you feeling. When you are stressed, but you cannot aware of your stress and you don't accept you are stressed. That is my experience is 7 years ago. I work a lot, and I also want to do many things. So that's I make my body and mind very, very stressed. And after that, I feel very sick. And I went to the hospital, but they cannot find any disease. But they know I am very sick. And at last day, because I am the practitioner, mindfulness practitioner, I don't accept I will stress. Because when I do meditation, I do mindfulness every moment in the monastery. But why? And I support many people to release stress. But when I am stressed, I don't accept. And I didn't accept myself. And I think the stress is the other people have. But we just look other and we don't accept our situation, my situation. One day I think, okay, stop anything, stop any work, stop really anything. And I went to Denmark, sit on the Denmark have many, in Copenhagen, they have many lakes, many big, beautiful beach and silent. and I sit on the beach. Just look and relax and leave the monasteries in Germany, believe anything, go to Copenhagen, went to Copenhagen and sit on the relax, just relax by myself. Slowly, I recognize my suffering. And I know I was very stressed. And I push myself for many projects. I push myself do anything, become the perfect person. That is the wrong thinking. Because when you become one person, it means the wrong thinking. You are must yourself. I am better than the day before. It's okay. I don't compare with others. We better every day. Because this is my side, my past karma, anything support like us. And we go in the way and the foundation of our the condition, body and mind condition. Then I release the idea I want to become the one person have the mindfulness 100%. No. Before, when I become the novice, I want to become the perfect person. I want to become can do anything like everyone perfectly. That is the one thinking and the wrong thinking, the wrong goal. Push me and makes me stress. After that, I release the goal because this is the wrong. I think this is the one thing is the Ayonisho Manasikara. Because the goal, the direction not become the perfect person, the model or the ideal person, but the right direction, we become the idol by myself, by ourselves. That's why I believe any idol. No one is perfect, and I am not perfect person. I accept it. When I accept it, and then I release and lie down on the beach and scan whole body because I know the methods how to release stress, the whole body. We say this is the total relaxation. Scan from the head until every part on the body and release and put any energy to the same energy, the low, the positive and negative energy sent to the Mother Earth to embrace for us. And we don't know anything. I just do like that, like the one die body. And slowly, stress, go down, go on, went on. And after that, I can heal a little bit. So that's one method. If somebody very stressed, they cannot walking, they cannot sitting meditation. You guide them lie on the floor and guide them scan the head, scan body. If they cannot can lie on the nature, because the Mother Nature can heal the mind, can heal the soul, and lie on the nature, and can immerse the waterfall. The waterfall push on your head and can wash any dirty in your mind, in your body, your stress down. When you do like that, the first method to release stress. The second method, this depends on the other people, depends on the situation, every people. But the second method is the walking meditation. After walking meditation slowly, they can also just focus the mind on the foot. They can release. They be thinking, because stress makes you thinking a lot. When you stress, always the thinking wandering. Your mind is wandering, makes you stress. If your mind is one point, this cannot stress. One point this can stress, but that stress makes you release. Somebody, when they do meditation the wrong way, they do just one point this and focus long time, they also have a stress. But that stress might have the power of the concentration. But the stress, if the stress is wandering, they lose the energy, they lose the power, concentration. And with long time in stress become the mental disorder. So that's walking or sitting or breathing. And sometimes maybe people cannot do anything. I see them singing. Many people, they sing or they chanting. When they chanting louder, and the energy from in the body, inside body to out, and to move the blocked energy in the body out, not release. Or laughing yoga. They cannot laugh. But we have some technique to make them laugh. Or they laugh like the first time they cannot laugh natural because they are very sad, they are thinking and they cannot smile. We can help them, have some technique can help them. So there's many ways to release stress. But depend on the situation of that person. We can apply which method is better. So that one master, they must observe the person you want to help. You observe which method is possible for that person. You apply, you pick them, you guide them, or you can guide it yourself at every moment to release your stress. Because all of us always have sometimes very stressed and very worry, fear, worry, anxiety. It means the one kind of stress. Don't thinking stress is the very worry. No, many kind of stress. Yes, I talk a lot. Thank you for your brother and sister listen to my sharings.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sister Dolianti. You are mentioned to say to say that also we need to practice mindfulness. After that, we need to know our natures. After that, we don't need to assert everything. We don't need to compare to every person, each other. So we in short to the point, we need to seize our mind. We need to develop our mental power. Your message is very good. Thank you so much, Sister Dolianti. Now I would like to invite the most venerable Amosandi. Now you okay or not?
Oh yes, I'm okay.
Yeah. Okay, welcome. The most venerable Amosandi.
I think let me give suggestions. So we are not speakers, so we can give suggestions about 5 minutes. So over time is not good, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Moderator Sialika Manandi, for your nice introduction. And I will please give me a signal when my time finish, okay? So that I will finish my talk within 5 minutes. I'm happy to see our Sister Dole Ante, today she practice loving yoga while sharing her ideas. So I encourage every of our brother and sister in Dhamma to practice loving yoga while sharing your ideas. It's very important, especially this critical, stressful moment. Today's topic is very good topic because it's very suitable for everyone, especially the COVID-19, you know, and many people are having problem because they are confined in their home. As a result, there are also reports of the suicidal report and also family problems, even that because of the stress. Dale Carnegie said, businessmen who do not know how to fight worry die young. It's very important. Many people die because of the worry and stressfulness, anxiety. And, you know, in India, the student die, many students die because of the grade, because of the study, because of the too much studies. They want to compete for their good mark. In Japan, people die because of the hard work. We all know that Japan is the richest country in the world, and richer than us, Bangladesh and Myanmar, we are poorer than Japan. But Japanese people die out of overwork. You see, so stress, overwork creates a stressfulness, and finally they don't have way to overcome it, and they cannot bear it anymore, and they suicide. Actually, the stress can cause many different ways. Now, that is the point how we are going to deal with the stress. Actually, my life, I'm one of the example of that kind of person that have been emerging from a stressful situation. Maybe I cannot tell you all my life problem, but now I don't have much problem, but I had a lot of problem. And I was able to overcome a stressful situation in many ways. Maybe different people deal with differently, but how I deal it, I will share it with you. You see, I still feel a kind of stress. Maybe I'm a student, also as a monk. I have many responsibilities. As a student, I have to emphasize my education. Also, I have to think of the what we call we are not studying actually free of charge. We have to pay for that, and we have to cover up everything. Now, how can we deal with that situation? How can we deal with that kind of stressfulness? I think for me, I take some steps. Maybe I can share with you. Sorry, I forgot to laugh. Number one is no matter what happen in my life, today or tomorrow, I will never try to control it. I don't control anything. Okay. Anyone, maybe I have hard work. Okay. Maybe if anyone give me deadline, you have to finish it today by today. I will find different ways to solve it. I will not try to finish it today, but I will take 2 days more time and finish it, because I will not put myself in such a stressful situation, because I feel that my life is more important than my work. You know, if I put too much stress in order to finish that work, then after finishing that work, another work will come, right? I can finish all the work in my life one night. Then I have to understand that. Even I'm a student also same, I have to think that like that. No matter what grade I will get, I will do it at my physical fit. You know, I try to do hard work when I was studying BA and MA even. And finally, I also get, you know, when I was I think in 2018, when I stayed in MCO, even I have a heart problem, you know. Maybe most of you can understand that I cannot talk as I'm talking now. At the time, I could not talk properly. That's why I have to talk very slowly, you know. And most of you may be thinking I am very soft spoken. Actually, no, because I have no stamina in my heart. I did not have a stamina in my heart to speak loudly with what call with enthusiasm, you see. But now I can talk it. Then I have realized that why this is happening in my life. I should take a step to overcome this obstacle. So every day I schedule myself. Number one, every evening I take exercise. I chant while going alms collection and coming alms collection, and meditation, praying, forgiveness. You see, forgiveness and seeking the forgiveness and forgive those who hurt us, and seeking forgiveness from those we may hurt them intentionally or unintentionally. You see, when we do this thing every day, when we don't regret anymore about our life, then if we don't have that kind of regret, then our stress drop, maybe not fully, but some part. We can still control it. Yeah, this is what, and you know, this morning, I found very interesting when I was watching about the farm village on Facebook. I found very interesting. Now, maybe I can also going to apply this. Now I am going to share it before I conclude it, okay? One monk, he must be a student of the Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh, most Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh student. He said, I read, okay? In life, we will meet many difficulties, and as part of that meeting, the difficulties, it takes a lot of energy away from us, okay? So if we are not aware of how we are taking care of ourselves, we will arrive at burnout, as my situation. Okay? In our practice, which is about awareness, mindfulness is daily life. That means he said that if we want to overcome such kind of negative result of over worriness or anxiety or over stressfulness, we have to practice of mindfulness in daily life. If we have a spiritual dimension, which is learning to come back to ourselves, asking the question, how is my heart today? Okay, asking question, how is my heart today? What are the supports I need? Two questions. Okay, we can take care our burnout. We can recognize to overcome it, transform it. And overcome and alleviate all the problems in our day-to-day life. I think that is the what I want to share with you. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for your listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The most Venerable Amos Santi you are mentioning is very good for our strength and our health. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite the most venerable Pinyasara. Please come and comment and question everything if you want to do and everything. The most venerable Pinyasara, please. Please welcome.
Thank you very much, the moderator, for inviting me to share my knowledge. So today, our discussion topic is how to reduce the stress from the Buddhist point of view. So I hear that there are two speakers mentioned very good. So we get many information from the two speakers. Especially the last speaker mentioned about meditation. This is also the more important, that most of people are very lazy to practice the meditation. How can we manage our stress? You can see some people are very lazy to practice the body meditation. So sorry, I just confused to do sounds. So the second speaker mentions about the the four kinds of mindfulness meditation. So also the more important, we need to forget to practice the mindfulness meditation to reduce any stress. We can, I hear one of the adult also mentioned like it. We can see that, this is most of the businessmen, they have many jobs. That's why they have many stress. Sometimes they cannot manage their stress. So I suggest to the many businessmen, before people go to bed, you have to practice mindfulness meditations about 10 minutes. After that, you can do your jobs. This is very clear. Firstly, we need to clean our mind. This is the purification of mind. If we get purification of mind, we can manage our set. We can manage our stress. So that's why the mindfulness is the best way to reduce any stress. So this is the most of the speaker also mentions about the mindfulness. This is good to sort and manage the problem. Now, second, I like the way we need to think the negative emotion, the positive emotion, positive thought. Even though we think about negative emotion, we cannot manage our stress. That's why we need to think the positive thought, positive emotion. Could you say to me the negative emotion, negative speech, so we can okayness. So that's why the negative, positive thought, positive emotion also the most important to the reduce any stress. So the idea, everybody have the stress. So at the time we can manage ourselves. We can manage ourselves to reduce any stress. So that's why so finally, let me suggest all the feedback. So for our daily life, we need to practice the mindfulness meditation. So before to go to bed, we can practice mindfulness meditation about 10 minutes or 30 minutes. So after get that, we can practice mindfulness meditation about 10 minutes or 30 minutes. So for our daily life, even though we practice mindfulness meditations for our daily life, so we can manage ourselves when we got the same stress. So how do you practice mindfulness meditation for our daily lives? Some we are very lazy. That's why don't be lazy. We have to practice mindfulness meditation for our daily lives. So thank you very much, all the brother and sister.
Thank you so much. The most venerable Pinyasara, you are mentioning also a very good explanation at the same hours of mindfulness. We need to seize our mind after that we practice positive view, positive thinking. So you are mentioning also very good. Thank you so much. Now I saw one speaker, the most venerable Kontalat. Please go again. He very good Dhamma teacher and meditation teacher. He has a good experience and a lot of knowledge. Please share your ideas. Thank you so much. Welcome.
Thank you very much. The most moderator, Nan Siale Kemanandi, and good afternoon, all the brothers and sisters. Yes, just I arrived from the Bangkok, so quite busy. So I just come in. Yeah, today is very good topic is how to reduce our stress by Buddhist perspective. So I think this is we discussed many times, many point of view. So, but stay good the topic. This is we face every day. Everyone, face that stress. So we should know that stress, mental disorder. We should classify what is this the root. So we can see according to Abhidhamma. This is the based on the hatred, based on the dosa. This is our dosa ourselves and our dosas to the other people. So this is became a stress, became a worry, became a mental disorder. So this we know the mind based on inside our mind. So many, sorrow, lamentation. So according to the Buddha teaching, as you know in the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, Soka Pridevana Smatik Maya, Dukkha Domanatana Atingamaya, Nyayata Digamaya, Nibbanata Disikriyaya. So then this is, Buddha exactly said in the Mahasatipatthana Sutta. So who practices the 4 foundations of mindfulness? So we can, this, impacts. Soka, we can overcome, sorrow. We can overcome lamentation, and we can overcome the stress, our disorder, at the present moment. If we practice now, if we can concentrate our mind and body, we can penetrate our mind and body. Just now we know, just release our mental disorder and stress as well. This is the key. This is the Buddha teach. Ehipassiko. Anytime who practice Dhamma, this who practice the Dhamma, for example, so the mindfulness meditation, just a moment. So what I thought, what I know. If we know every time, we have every time can get mindfulness. At that time, automatically our mind is calm, our mind peaceful, and then we are automatically release our mental disorder, our stress. So that is the key is how to control our mind, how to to focus on our mind and body. This is a way Buddha teaching according to Mahasatipatthana Sutta. So we have to practice for foundation. This is the very key. And I think I didn't listening the previous speaker because I just arrived. So I think maybe they will discuss about maybe many how to practice the mindfulness meditation. Yeah, this is the key. Yeah, and then now very famous the mindfulness meditation in the world. So we need to practice systematically. And what is the Buddha teaching? We have to follow. So this is the way. So every time we need to be mindful. Don't focus the outside. Focus inside. This is the key. If we focus outside, for example, we focus on the social media, on your on your Facebook. This is look like the outside, if the negative comment give you, so you're beginning not satisfied. This is because you focus on outside. So if we can do our mind, Dolianti always said our mind is the yoniso manasikara. Is in Pali, in English, the right attentions in our mind. At a time, our mind can control our mind to the right thoughts, right mindfulness. So at a time, our mind is calm. So this is the focus on inside, from outside to inside. So this is we can say this is the yoniso manasikara. This is the right attention. This is very key. This is the like the handle, like the car car steering. This is the yoniso manasikara is the very key and very your key. You are steering the how to drive. We can hold it. That is the right attention. Whatever, because we are ordinary person. We are not a noble person. We have the face with the mental disorder, stress, and depression as well. So that's why you can check in the online one day how many suicide in the world. A lot. Because of stress, because of mental disorder, because of sadness. So how to overcome? The way is if we know the truth, if we know that ourselves, if we know the inside, so we can handle this case by using the right attention, yoniso manasikara, and then we can practice continually. At a time, we can overcome the or stress, the hatreds. So this is the good point. So became a happy life. So how the Buddha teaching is wonderful. Using only change the mind inside. If our focused mind outside, very focused on the outside. So this is our mind is, we have the many jealous, we have the many, stress, the anger, with the outside. So focus inside. This is the key. So we use the Yoni Somanasikara, right? Attention. So focus on our mind. And what happened? Oh, this is the arising person away, the nature of the characteristics. Buddha also says our mind, also our body as well, always rising person away. If we know like this, we got the right thought and right understand. This is also, we can say, the middle way. If we got the right thought and right understand, other faculty, other, the faith, depend, we faith on the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Sati, our sati and mindfulness is together. Viriya, our efforts on the inside. Samadhi became automatically our mind is the calm and the concentration, and Samadhi and Viriya Samadhi together, and became a wisdom together. This is the eightfold noble paths, and or fivefold paths as well. So this is our mind is the very pure. Whatever we can do, we can be successful as well. If you want to practice, if you want to decision in the present life, so you whatever we can be, we can be, right or wrong, we know ourselves. What will we do? We will be successful, and we will be happy life as well. If we practice continually, and then spiritual war, spiritual practice, we can gain, first stage on Nirvana as well, according to the Buddha teaching, the Mahasi Prana Sutta. So in conclusion, so how to overcome? So please focus inside. Don't focus outside. Outside thing is many in the world, now in the internet appear. So this is the totally distract for you. If we don't do, we can't handle the properly. This is all distract for us. So we need to handle properly how to use, don't focus too much the outside, focus inside. So we will be calm and we will be overcome the distracts and the mental disorder. So this is that we will be happy life, and will good life, and then will be go in a spiritual life as well. So thank you very much for your pay attention.
Thank you so much. The most venerable Kondalas, your mention is a very good mention based on Mahasatipadana Sutta. After that, the good point is we focus inside. We don't need to outside. This is we met many problems. So our human beings, we must be face Loka Dhamma. Understand how to control, how to overcome our stress based on Mahasatipadana Sutta. Thank you so much. The most venerable Kundala. Now I would like to invite Venerable Aloka. Here or no? Hello, Venerable Aloka. The line Aloka, here or no? Please open your camera.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to invite you.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm very glad hearing your very good message to solve our daily life stress. So I think the Bhikkhuni Do Tinh and the Amon Shanti, they explained it, the concept, and their practical life experience. These are more effective. Actually, we learn many things, we know many things. If we can't apply in our daily life, so I think this is not beneficial. That is why the theory must be pragmatic. That means useful in practical life. So sometimes, even though we know we can't apply, so that is why when our life happen, how we can apply it and how we can manage it. That is more important. Then I don't have the special to say about the stress. I think it's enough. The previous the speakers also very good. Abhinavol Kundala, the little brother, Susita, Susita, Monkema, very good. Their explanation also very good. For me, I think it is just our life. If we get our life, the stress will help. So the most important thing is how we can be more resilient. It is important. We know that automatically we have originally have the worldly condition, 8 worldly conditions. But how we can resilient? So in psychology also you can see, the fight and flight. There is two, the psychological concept. Sometimes when we have some difficulty, we try to fight, but sometimes we try to flight. So there is the two way. In my understanding, fight or flight, I think the most important thing is sometimes, the understanding is more important. Because, even though sometimes we see the problem is not big, but we are very small. That's problem. The real situation, the problem is not too big, but our, resilient, and we very small. We are very small. Then we cannot fight it. Then you may say, okay, I fight it like this. That is why understanding is the nature. As Venerable Amol Shanti said, I appreciate him. Last time, we were walking in field. Then his mobile phone fall down into water. But this guy, his mentally was quite resilient. He was not worried, That's I appreciate. That must be like this. When we have some problem, how we can manipulate it, how we can pass it, without worry. So at the time, I look at his face, how his face condition is okay, normal. Oh, I say, okay, you have resilience now. So actually, however, we have the 8 only condition. We have, if we have the power, the life, we have, but we must be resilient. Then we can manipulate it. We can overcome whatever come of the kind of the difficulties, no problem, because we know already life is suffering. That's why no need to explain more much, right? That is why. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Namos Benadeva Alokas. your message is very good, already understand all people, so that's why I cannot explain. Now I would like to invite our group a new member. I saw the most Penaripe Nandamala CD. I would like to invite Sayado. He is our Myanmar. He is a great teacher. He is also a meditation master. Please share your knowledge, comment, and suggestions. Welcome, brothers. I cannot.
Hello.
Now okay.
Thank you. Good afternoon, all my Dhamma brother and Dhamma sister or Buddha son and Buddha daughters. We are talk about presentation name is stress. The stress is a very important part of human life. Why? That is very important human life. Stress or clash. We need body and mind clash is the lie down. After all ill, that is how to do remove the stress. This stress is how to do remove or the Buddha's think is stress is first thing is the soul soka extreme. That the soka is we need to body and mind take all is being 31. After that sorrow, Ridewa, grateful, worshiping, crying, and be and dukkha, the suffering. We was formed in feelings is a sorrow is we have no good human life. How to do remove stress? Stress is a pleasure. The Buddha's meditation method is not no exercise, no meditation is the Four Noble Truth. Dukkha, Samudaya, Nirvana, Magga. Dukkha is suffering we need to every day, is the suffering is a dukkha. That dukkha is Sagati me bioda thao do nale bi budu wa no.
Don't worry.
Don't worry no. Sagati me bioda hu. Ai li do tikam bi bu da le taw ma ma le lu no. Bu ma sa bio da. Bu ma lu ro bio de mo. Thank you very much, all my Dhamma brother and Dhamma sister. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, the most venerable Nanda Malas. Your explanation is very good. Our stress is based on Soka Paridewa Dosa. Maybe attachments, Loba Dosa Moha. This is roots of our attachments. We must be reduce our attachments, our Loba Dosa Moha. In this time, we pray from stress over against our stress. This stress is a roots, attachment, loba, hatred, our body. So we slowly our attachments, our dosa reduce. We pray from over against our attachments. Thank you so much, the most venerable Nanda Malas. Now I would like to invite Sister Judy. You hear or not? Hello, Sister Judy. You hear or not?
Yes, okay, I'm hearing.
Yeah, I would like to invite you, please. Moderator, I would like to invite you today, our moderator. Please discuss today's topics. For your idea, please share your knowledge.
Yes, thank you so much. And I'm sorry because today I am a moderator, but I have suddenly I have the thing more to do. So that reason I thank to the sister Kemanandi invite me to become the moderator today, and I'm sorry about that. And okay, yeah, like the first time I talked, yeah, I like this topic, and this topic is very hot. Why I say like this? Because we also know nowadays many problems and make humans feel stress. Some people strong stress, some people weak stress, and also sometimes also I also like this strong stress or weak stress, and I apply the first things when I have the stress. I also the first person I thinking, is it the Buddha? At that time I don't know how to reduce stress. I just think and I recite the name of the Buddha, the first, and the second I think, and I also think, where is my cause of stress from? When I know cause of the stress from, and I find some way to reduce. Some stress I solve very quickly, but some stress cannot solve quickly like this. For example, nowadays I writing my thesis. I think maybe over 1 year. I don't want to, I not yet complete anything. Sometimes I feel strong stress because I don't know how to write. I don't have any idea my thesis. And at that time, sometimes I also thinking, maybe no need to write anything, no need to get graduate. Why nowadays I have problem when I study like this, and in the Buddha time, most of monks and nuns, I also thinking they also study hard like in this time or not, and sometimes they feel stressed when they study or not. I also think like this, and yeah, of course I just compare like this because at that time I didn't accept myself, and then you know when I feel stressed, I like to eat some things, and sometimes I cannot control when I overeating. I cannot control because at that time I feel stressed, strong stress. And you know, sometimes I feel stressed. I also want to shout this very loud. Because when I sound like this, maybe mind and body reduce, nervous and worries, and then I find something to do. And you know, I also try to apply the Noble Eightfold Path. How to practice Noble Eightfold Path? Because yeah, I know I studied the Noble Eightfold Path, but apply and practice not easy like it. Is it very difficult? Also, when you know, every day I also practice meditation, but some strong stress when I sitting or walking meditations cannot reduce stress. Cannot. At that time, cannot. And you know, I also think must find other way to reduce. If try and try, it means I care my stress bigger and bigger. So that reason I stop do something like this, and sometimes I didn't do anything, just sit and look one point, just look like this. And I know some today's before I cannot hear some brothers and sisters say some things because I lost the time. And I just hear the Venerable Kundala said, yes, when we feel stressed, don't look outside, look inside carefully. Yes, because stress from inside, not outside. And You know, when I feel stressed, I don't know other people, but when I feel stressed, the second thing I want to do, I want to cry. When after crying, I feel soft a little bit, my mind. And also when some people, they say with me, they have problem, they feel stressed. And I also advise, if at that time you want to cry, you can cry, don't prevent cry. Even you are the man or the woman, men also have the stare. Men can cry. Some my friends, they are men. They say, "Oh, I am a man? How I cry like this?" But I think you don't care. You are the man or like this. If you want to cry, okay, cry, and then you find some way to reduce your problem. And I also like this. And yeah, some ways, I think this is the temporary for me. And just short time, I reduce stress. But stress not disappear completely. And then I'm thinking, only apply and practice the teachings of the Buddha. And then I can reduce and solve stress completely. This is my idea. I don't know other people. And yeah, I also think the monk and nuns also think like me this. Because the Buddha said that only the noble I purpose, it means the middle way, have you attain the Nibbana, destroy and solve the suffering. And only the follow the Buddha teachings. If we don't follow, don't practice, don't apply, okay, we have many ways to reduce the stress, but just temporarily. Only now my conclusions. For me, try to apply, practice the noble eightfold path, because in the noble eightfold path, the right mindfulness also mentions how to practice the foundation mindfulness, and also right concentration. Also mention how to concentration. That reason in the Noble Eightfold Path hold the teachings of the Buddha. And we must try to apply and practice the Noble Eightfold Path. Okay, one day this slide or next slide or some slide later, we destroy, we solve completely most of sufferings in our life, and then we stop the recycle of birth. Yes, thank you for your listen to me.
Thank you so much, Sister Do Tinh. You are mentioning also faithful or noble eightfold, the Four Noble Truths, how to overcome our stress. And then maybe now we are over whole beer. Now us are finished our brother and sister. So in my conclusion, I mentioned our today topics. Today topic is very important for our human beings because we met many threats because we are human. We must be face a Loka Dhamma. In this time, we need to know how to overcome our stress. This stress is many good stress, bad stress, based on our attachment, our lower dosa, manas. Based on this mana, sometimes selfish. We had manas and selfish. We want to be reply to other person, good reply. In this time, some person is the best reply. In this time, our mana is a stress. So today, we heard values of Buddha teachings, Buddha Dhammas, very beautiful afternoon. Listen to Buddha Dhammas and Mahasatipatthana Sutta, how to overcome our stress. The Buddhas mentioned 4 kinds of Satipatthana, Kayanubasana Satipatthana, Varananubasana Satipatthana, Saitanubasana Satipatthana, Dhammanubasana Satipatthana. Okay, we understand overcome our stress. We need to be practice these 4 kinds of Satipatthana. Actually, we must be learned our Buddha Dhammas. We must be knowledge, wisdom are very important. We have knowledge, we decision, also yoniso manasikara consideration. This is benefits of me and our other friends, other groups, benefits or not. We must be support each other. Sometimes we are wrong thinking. This is suppose programs our communication. So that's why we must be practice slowly, again and again, based on 4 kinds of Satipatthana with knowledge. In this time, we will be reduce our stress. Thank you so much, our brother and sister. Now, we will be conclusion our Dhamma ceremony. We reciting comment our reciting Buddha Sasana Siddha to 3 times. Thank you so much, brother and sister. Please open your camera and send.
Buddha Sasanam
Chiram Titadu
Buddha Sasanam
Chiram Titadu
Buddha
Sasanam
Chiram
Sadhu.
Thank you very much. See you next
Hey,
week, everyone.
thank you.
Oh,
How are you?
oh, I'm very fine, very fine. Relax.
No
Life
Laling
is
yoga.
relax. Don't worry. Practice
See you
Laling
tomorrow.
yoga. See you tomorrow.
Do you like tamarind?
Okay, you will come tomorrow, right?
Yes, see you.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Yes.
Hey, Do Tinh.
Bye.
Sister Do Tinh.
Bye bye.
Yes.
Do you like tamarind? You know, if you feel stressed, if you eat tamarind, the sour one, stress will go away. But you have to use tamarind salad. Do you like or not? If you like, I will bring for you tomorrow.
Yes, I like. Yes, thank
Okay.
you.
See you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye. Bye bye.